And the big breaking story right now on Republic TV is that TTV Dhinakaran has been granted bail by the Tis Hazari court. Now, Dhinakaran, who was arrested by the Delhi Police Crime Branch on the 25th of April, sought bail on the grounds that there was no reason to keep him in custody and no public servant was made an accused in the case, though he was booked on graft charges. And the judge says that conspiracy needs to be established. That is the reason why the co-accused Mallikarjun has also been granted bail. TTV Dhinakaran and the co-accused Mallikarjun both being granted bail by the Tis Hazari court. This bail comes with a personal bond of 5 lakh rupees. Those are the latest details we're picking up. We have Nalini joining us on the phone. And Nalini, this is certainly relief for TTV Dhinakaran, but where does the court case go from here?
Well, definitely, this is a huge relief, not only for TTV Dhinakaran, but also for all the other accused in the symbol case, in the corruption case against the Election Commission. And the court has clearly stated that even though there are charges of conspiracy against the accused, the conspiracy needs to be established first before they can keep them in jail. Let's remember that they were arrested on the 25th and on the 25th of April, and they were supposed to be in police custody till the 12th of June, but they have been granted bail today. The judge has also gone on to say that there is no further need for any police investigation in the matter, and the fact that they will be allowed now to continue with the trial, and that the prosecution will have to establish the whole concept of conspiracy that they and corruption that they have charged the 2 accused with in the present case.
Nalini, it was just a few days ago, about 10 days ago, when the bail plea of Sukesh Chandrasekhar was dismissed. He was not given a bail, but now comes the news that TTV Dhinakaran and Mallikarjun. Sukesh Chandrasekhar is the middleman on whose words did Dhinakaran and Mallikarjun come under the scanner. But Sukesh Chandrasekhar has been denied bail. Dhinakaran and his aide Mallikarjun have been granted bail.
Absolutely. In fact, one of the biggest reasons for them to seek bail in this matter were the fact that even after so many days of them being arrested, no election commission officer had come forth. The fact that they were being charged with bribing an officer from the election commission, and no such officer was identified who had actually been bribed in the case, is one of the biggest arguments that they put forth before the court as to why they should be granted bail. And the court has obviously adhered to that argument. They've accepted that argument. And they've clearly stated that although there are charges of conspiracy, those charges need to be established before they can be sent to jail.
Right, and this entire thing makes sense with the Hawala operators who are also part of the scam, Nathu Singh and Lalit Kumar. Now, they are in judicial custody till Nathu Singh till about the 12th of June and Lalit Kumar till the 5th of June. So, how do the agencies bring TTV Dhinakaran and Mallikarjun back into the fold? Because TTV Dhinakaran had refused to give voice samples as well to the police.
Absolutely. Over here, the burden will now fall on the prosecution itself to establish the charges that they have charged the accused with. They are the ones who have the burden of proof on them to now prove before the court as to whether or not there is any substance to these charges and whether or not there is any prima facie evidence to actually hold these accused guilty of the crimes they've been charged with. So the burden of proof has now shifted, which is very important to note here. And now when the matter comes up before the court next is when we will see what exactly happens and how the prosecution now starts building its case.
And Nalini, fill us in. When is the next hearing on this matter? Talk to us about the legal proceedings from here on.
The next hearing is scheduled for July. The proper date hasn't been given by the court yet because the court was focusing on the bail application itself today. The big relief that comes is the fact that they've been granted bail, and now the trial will go on while the accused are out on bail. The court has also clearly specified the fact that even though they've been granted bail, they are not allowed to interfere in the investigation itself. They are supposed to stay away from the investigation. They are supposed to cooperate as much as they are asked to, and also that no evidence tampering can be indulged in by these accused. Also, the fact that their mobile phones have been seized has gone on before court has taken notice of that fact and have stated that their mobile phones have been seized and they have all the information that they have for the investigation to go further. And for this, there is no more interrogation that is required of these accused.
Right, Nalini, it's been the police, the Delhi police crime branch, who have opposed every single attempt of a bail, be it Dhinakaran or Mallikarjun. Dhinakaran had, after being arrested on 25th, had sought bail, and more importantly, the Delhi police will find this a difficult development to digest because they've been against it right from day one.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, the Delhi police had opposed their bail, specifically stating that all these accused had conspired with Election Commission officers to undermine the sanctity of the entire electoral process itself. But the court has observed the fact that not one single Election Commission officer has been identified in the present case who had actually conspired with these accused in the whole corruption and the fraud has been the most important aspect as to why they've been granted bail in spite of that serious charges being framed against them.
Nalini there getting us the latest. TTV Dhinakaran and his aide Mallikarjun have been granted bail by the Tis Hazari court, and we'll have to see whether the investigation, the next hearing on the matter in the courts has been scheduled for July, and we'll be keeping our eyes on the story. Thank you, Nalini, for bringing us that latest update.